Stacy here. Thank you so much for joining me. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the number of pans I hit in 2022. So if you're interested in hearing about all the success I had in 2022, be sure to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, all of the things. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the number of pans I hit, not only eyeshadow, but other things. I'm going to share with you most of what was hit. Like, I'm going to share with you most of what I still have. I decluttered a palette. If you guys remember, my Pan That palette got decluttered. I finished several things that actually had pan in it at the beginning of the year. So this isn't everything, but this is a representation of a lot of what I panned. So I'm going to kind of walk you through some of the things, and then once I do that, we'll talk numbers. So one of the most exciting ones for me this year was hitting pan in this stupid bronzer from Too Faced. This is now in a project to finish. So hopefully I get that done. Hopefully it gets done. Hopefully. I hit a ton of Give Me Glow. I should sit down and figure that out. The one in this palette was either Firework or Pink Lemonade. We have, yeah, okay, so no, that was Pink Lemonade. Okay, so we have Anastasia, Ballerina, Princess Pink. I think this is Firework, Cream Lace, Summer Fling, Aqua Girl, Ultraviolet. That's all in that one. I really need to get those together so I can take a cool picture from Instagram. I tagged Sydney Grace and Lethal in my current Pan That, or Beauty A to Z, and Sydney Grace, whoever is running that row back, she's like, oh my gosh. I was like, I know. I was like, I can't wait to get use out of them. So we've got some, I believe this is JD Glow. This was JD Glow, Clarity, Glam Light, and then Glam Light. No, yeah, Glam Light. This is Red Onion from a Depotted palette. What's in this one? It's like a surprise. None of these. Okay. None of those. I hit pan in one of my shades in the Dia and Noches palette. I hit pan in 4 shades in my Lost in Los Angeles palette during Level Up. I don't remember what level 1 was when I did level 1, but level 2 was the one from, not LA Girl. Was it LA Girl? I don't know. It was the Mood palette. I decluttered that. So there are 4 in here. This is a little bit of a spoiler alert, but there's 1. 1 out of 5 in here. The Margarita palette. This one got a ton of love this year. I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pans in this year. Currently working on this one, and this one, so I'll have more pans. This will probably all have pans by the end of the year. That one definitely got a lot of love. This one also got some love. This is the Wine palette. I currently have 1 pan, but I have 2 in Beauty A to Z. My Red Velvet Cupcake, if you haven't seen my Pan That palette video, this has all 12 shades have pan, and my goal for 2023 is try to finish this. I don't think that's going to happen, but we're going to try. Neon palette, I have 1. Oh, actually 2. This one I'm trying to finish up in Throwback 30, and then this one has pan. We've got the Glam Light Dirty Martini palette, which has 3, and I just rolled this into another project to hit pan. And then the Litless, the Litless palette, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 from 2022 and 1 from 2023. I hit pan in this one in this year. So I have one pen for my 200 pans. So yeah, this will all have pan by the end of the year as well. And then I have a couple of other single shadows. Oh, I took it out. I had a glitter. What did I do with it? I don't know. I had a glitter in here, Vanny glitter. I hit pan on 3 of the Mora Lucent shadows. So both of the green ones have pan. And then I recently hit pan in this one. These are amazing. And then last but not least, I think this was my last pan of 2022. I finally hit pan in this $1 blush palette from Sean. That is so flipping good. It's so good. It's so good, but it took forever. It took like over 30 uses for these little thin pans for me to hit pan. So yeah. Again, this is a representation of what I've hit pan in. This is not everything that I've hit pan on. So after, like, I stopped on December 31st, everything after that has counted in 2022. For quarter 4, I hit pan in 32 eyeshadows, and I hit pan in 3 everything else. One was this blush palette. One was my Revolution corrector. I have no idea. Oh, I hit pan in my Chanel bronzer. That's another one we can show. I'm currently working on this one, and I think that's expensive. Oh yeah, Mitzi Scott Pink Dot. So those were kind of the ones that weren't eyeshadow. So for quarter 4, again, 32 eyeshadows, 3 everything else. For 2022, I hit pan in 101 eyeshadows. 101. And what is so kind of just mind-blowing for me is I hit my very first pan of anything in January of this year. I had been working on that NYX single Candy Stash or whatever, that pink. I had been working on that pink since April 2021, and I finally hit pan in it in January 2022. I was so proud of it. Put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook. I put it everywhere because that was the very first pan I'd ever hit. And I went on to hit pan in 101 eyeshadows and 12 of everything else. And I finished a powder and a blush. So I feel like 2022 was a very successful year for me. And these numbers are really the only reason why I joined Jessica for her 200 pans madness. Because I told her, I was like, let me figure out how many pans I hit in 2022. And if I feel like it's feasible, then I will join you. And honestly, I feel like if I'd continued as I, had in October, like September, October, November, if I had continued my makeup use the way that I had been doing, I probably would have been at least 150 pans. I honestly believe that in my heart of hearts that I would have been at 150 eyeshadow pans for 2022, which is crazy. It's crazy. And I know you're probably going, Misty, how did you do that? It's, number one, I wear very bright and vibrant colors. And sometimes it takes a little building up to wear bright and vibrant. I've been using a lot of Glamlite. The Glamlite Shimmer formula is super stupid easy to hit pan in. The mattes, depends on the palette, they take a little bit longer, about 20-ish uses. The shimmers in the Litless palette are very, very similar to the ones in the Glamlite palettes. So it took, it was really easy to hit pan in those. So my goal for 2023, again, is 200 pans. I'm going to guess that it's going to be like 180 eyeshadows and 20 everything else. It may be 200 eyeshadows. Who knows? It may be 100. I don't know. I don't know what 2023 is going to bring. It's bringing in a cat. But I'm going to do my best. It's madness. It's complete madness, but I'm okay with that because, again, it gives me something to focus on other than like the health stuff and that kind of stuff. So yeah, Roxy, Roxy, don't just come in here and start chewing plastic. Come over here and get some loves, and then you can chew plastic. This cat, she's very glad I love her. So anywho, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I need to go back and see who got super close to how many I panned, because I can't remember what video it was, but I said, hey, you should guess how many I panned. And I need to go find that and see who was close. But if you didn't hit 100 eyeshadow pans, that's okay. Even hitting pan in one eyeshadow is a huge achievement, especially if you're something that Halo haven't done before. So yeah, I know by the end of the year, this palette will have pan in every shadow minus that red glitter. I do think I'm going to go ahead and just declutter that red glitter and declutter this red, bright red matte. I'm already painting 2, and that is enough for me. My Margarita palette will have pan in all of them. This will have pan in all of them. This will have pan in 5 of them. This will have pan in all of them. So I feel like I've got some movement going. And so I feel like, and I put a ton of eyeshadows in same pan last year. I'm doing 26 eyeshadows rolling style in Beauty A to Z. I'm doing 9 eyeshadows rolling style in BYOB. I'm doing pan that palette, I'm doing pan those eyeshadows, I'm doing Project Level Up, and I'm still trying to finish a couple of shades in Zodiac. So yeah, and I think I may have 1 or 2 eyeshadows left in 50 Shades of Green. I'm not sure. So yeah, I just want to continue wearing makeup and continuing having fun and just really enjoy something. And again, I've mentioned before, this is really like my kind of meditation for the day. I can sit down, I'll put on either Emily D. Baker or I'll put on one of you in the background, and I'll put my makeup on. And when I'm in this space, when I'm in this zone, the only thing I'm worried about is if I'm going to get my eyeshadow to blend, if I like the color combo I did on my face, and if I'm going to hit pan. Like, those are my only worries, and that is it's so refreshing. It's so refreshing. So yeah. Anywho, I love you so very much. So if you want to follow along with my 200 pan journey in 2023, feel free to subscribe. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll try to remember to link it down below, but I did an introduction for 200 pans in 2023. It's Oh My Pan 200. You're welcome to join if you want to. I would love to know how you're doing. I would love to know your numbers if you're someone who keeps track of that, or what your goals may be for 2023. So subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Misty Pens. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now. La, da, 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 da. I have 2 pairs of glasses right here in front of me. Why? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.